Today we have something exceptional in terms of sessions. So far we've been building things from the virtual to the virtual, learning to build product, learning to market it. But for the first time, we're going to actually go from the real world to the virtual world. So it's going to be your IP that you're going to bring to life. We're also going to create avatars and AI interview assistants. Great news is that we're going to use Magnific where we have free credits. Not so great news, sorry everyone. I could not get a free credit from ElevenLabs. So there are some parts that I'm going to ask everyone to follow along. Nobody buy anything because you don't know if you're really going to use it. But there's a couple of parts that connect to systems where a pro account is needed. Ignore it, no need to do anything, but you're going to see what it's like. For those who actually want to then do that and proceed and build an avatar, you could. We get very close with ElevenLabs, but they were afraid that there might be bots signed in, and so they couldn't verify people's identities and things like that. So in today's session, I'm going to do a very quick recap of what it is that we have done so far. And then I'm going to bring it on and pass it on to exceptional speakers and some that you might even recognize. So far, I just want to see, I have my full screen on, so I cannot see if people are, the reactions. But if you have joined every one of the sessions, all four, and they've been optional, please leave tada. Super cool. Okay. All right. So what we learned so far is, on day one, we built and published a both mobile and web multilingual app with a talent database, a payment gateway, and learned what it would take to connect it to a payment gateway and how to publish it on app stores. So the product is there. On day two, we went with advanced automation with Cloud Code, artifacts, and the Chrome extension. Nothing necessary to do because everything could be done on Replit. Then on day two, we went and started to bring things to life in the most easy way possible by building infographics, presentations, podcasts, and more using Notebook LM. And on day three, we took it to the world-class level, brand-specific presentations with Claude Skills, and then realistic videos and pictures using Magnific. For those who may have missed yesterday's session, this is some of the things that we have created. Let's see if I can find it here. So this video was created, everybody created a video like this on a penalty kick. And then we built world-class presentations. All the recordings and the summaries are here. So if you just go to Ken's/hack, that's the main home for everything so that you can keep track of everything. Day one recap, day two recap, day three recap, and project ideas. In every one, you're going to be able to watch the video recording, what we did, and every single prompt that we used. So this is the exact prompt of every day, literally step by step, for the first part and then for the second part. So if you missed anything, you've got the link, you've got everything here. And here are the documents that we saved for resources. There's also attendance stats if you're curious to see how many of us dialed in. It's historic numbers. And finally, not here, if you just go back to Ken's/hack, I hope that many of you started to build your own project. This is where you submit your project, and this also is ideas of what you could potentially build. coming from you. When we sent a poll, hey, what would you like to build? You can get ideas of, things that are well beyond the bakery, so that you're not just building a bakery, you can build whatever makes you more productive at work. Today, we are going to have two extraordinary sessions. One is with Joseph, who is the founder and CEO of Job Mojito. They are the technology that we use within Ken's to create the AI interview avatars. He's a dear friend, and just his whole company is based around building avatars with voice and animating them for interview assistance. And so he's going to teach us how to create, and we will create, studio quality avatars with voice and animation with both ElevenLabs and HeyGen for voice and for the animation. We also have a very dear friend in Yumna Shamsham and Yves Shlela. If you've heard of Ministudio, mainly in Lebanon and maybe around the Middle East, please leave a heart so we can see. There we go. I'm not seeing it because I have it on full screen, but I kind of already know what to expect. So you're going to create a cinematic film with an avatar that you create and a drawing that you draw. And it is the one session in everything that's going to connect real life, your drawing, with AI. So for the preparation for this, I highly recommend that you dial in from your computer, not your phone, and that you bring a pen and paper. A pen and paper is going to be very useful because, there we go. A pen and paper is, and I have my blank screen, so any piece of paper, any pen, if you have some coloring pens as well, it helps because you're going to bring this to life. If you want to do this with a member of your family, if you have a parent, a sister, a brother, a child, a spouse, bring them along and draw together. And your combined artwork is going to come to life in a virtual world. Think Pixar, think Toy Story. So I will pass it right over to Yumna. And also, I'm just going to give you guys a minute or so to please make sure that you have a pen and paper with you. Over to you, Yum.
Thank you, Roy, and we are so grateful and excited to be here with everybody today and to share Ministudio. So thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm going to share my screen. Let me know when you can see it well. Here we go. Can everybody see my screen? Just a little thumb up. Okay, perfect. So Ministudio is here to be to AI what Pixar was to 3D. We create meaningful animated films using AI technologies at the service of artists and storytellers. It's very important to us to create content that passes important messages to kids and families and empowers childhood and empowers parents to use content as a tool to raise their kids. Stories are the best way for us to learn and to grow. And it shapes what we believe in, it shapes who we become. And so there's an incredible power that has been opened up with AI for storytelling. Everyone can now create movies, can create films, no matter where you are in the world. You don't need millions of dollars to create the next big film. And so we are here to put this in the hands of everyone. The story of Ministudio, if some of you have grown up around Lebanon in the 90s, 2000s, it's a TV show for kids that aired for 25 years. It was called Kids Power Show later on satellite TV on NBC and Ministudio on MTV. What a lot of people don't know is that my uncle who created the show built it entirely around my imaginary friends when I was a child. So I used to create imaginary worlds like every child, and he used to turn them into giant puppets. And the songs I would invent as a child became actual real songs. The stories we made up together became musicals and plays and TV episodes that millions of children watched. And this made me believe that taking my imagination seriously really gives me the ability to do anything I set my mind to in life. And based on this, we want to empower every child to bring their imagination to life, the same way it was done to me when I was a kid. Especially growing up in Lebanon, when you are sometimes in an environment that is difficult, to believe that you can create anything no matter what is the most beautiful feeling, because that creates hope in any circumstance, and you're able to share a lot of love with a lot of people, and so this is a legacy that started in the Middle East that is continuing everywhere around the world. Ministudio is now based in New York and California, but we also have an incredible team of artists leading us in Lebanon, including Eve here, who's our lead director and head of studio. And to seize this opportunity to create original content with AI. Today, we're going to create some of the magic that you can see in this video for you guys. So we have done a big event in Los Angeles in May, where we gave life to the imagination of kids. I don't know if you can see my video. There's a slight bug, but we basically turned children's drawings into cartoons in front of their own eyes on a big cinema screen. I'm gonna reload it just to make sure you can watch this video. Hopefully now it works. So we were able to turn children into avatars, and we had a scanner where they could turn their drawings into cartoons on a big cinema screen, and their reactions were priceless. So we scanned their drawing and then we projected them on a big wall, and their drawings became characters that could move, dance, jump around, etc. And they also had a station where they could put themselves into fully fledged animated films. So today we're going to be using the Ministudio platform, ministudio.com, and you're going to be able to create avatars from pictures. It could be avatars of any child in your life that you love, or it could also be a friend, it could be you, really any person. And you could choose any story from the Ministudio catalog. Today we have over 30 films that we have made with an incredible team of artists and storytellers. They are all designed to inspire growth, social emotional learning, but also entertain you, put a huge smile on your face. Some of them are designed as a ritual films that you can watch every morning and every night. In the morning to set a positive intention for the day, at night to help you go to bed feeling safe, peaceful, and feeling loved, and believing in your dreams, etc. So you choose a story, you upload a photo, and within 10 to 15 minutes, you get your very own entirely made Disney to Pixar film. But today we're going to give you actually the recipe of how to make this yourself, how to make your own movies, and not just choose a pre-made film on our platform. You'll be able to turn a drawing into an animated character, and using the avatar you create on ministudio.com, you'll be able to star together into a sequence. And using this knowledge, you'll be able to replicate it and create entire short films, full films, videos, music videos, all by yourself, or for anybody that you love. So without further ado, we could begin. I'm gonna let Eve take over from here and guide you guys to head to ministudio.com to start creating your characters. Eve, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen so you can start sharing yours and take it from here.
All right. Thank you, Yumna. My name is Yves. Like Yumna said, I work as a director and filmmaker with Ministudio, which is a big, big honor for me. I've been enjoying doing that for a few years now. And I'm gonna ask you to start creating the magic with me and go to ministudio.com. I think, Roy, you already sent
Yep.
the link in the chat. I'm gonna share my screen so you can all follow with me. So we go to ministudio.com. Here we go.
Hey
Okay,
everyone, if
so
you are on
can you all
Ministudio,
see my screen?
it's loading. Here it is. Everybody, please, once you're on ministudio.com, leave a thumb up. Just we're gonna use that you know that by day 4, but this lets us know that step by step we're all going together and we're moving along. That was the easiest one, but off you go, Eve.
Okay, so since we're all on ministudio.com, the first step will be to create the avatars, so the characters that we're going to use. Like Yumna said, these characters can be your kids, yourself, anyone you love. So it's important to have a picture of them, a clear picture of them. A good picture is one that has the subject themselves only, no other subjects, no accessories, no sunglasses, nothing distracting, and they should be facing the camera for you to be able to use it well and for it to give you good results. Our system gives good results. So you go to create their character. You can see here, this button here in the middle, you click on it, and it will take you to this page that asks you to choose a photo, if you can see here. So you click on choose a photo, and from your computer, you choose the photo of the character that you would like to use. Here's the one I'm gonna use for this exercise.
And let's take maybe
It's a
30
stock
seconds.
image, but you see how clear it should be.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say let's take maybe 30 seconds if someone wants to come up with like a picture that's meaningful and needs to search within their computers. So everyone, as you start to upload, please share a ta-da the moment you have uploaded it.
Yeah, good. We have a lot of O's too.
Yeah. And for O's, I'm keeping an eye on the Q&A as well. We'll let you know.
Okay, so you see how clear the image should be. One subject, no big accessories, front facing, good clear features. Once you select it, our system will check if this photo is clear enough to create the perfect avatar. And once it takes you to this page, it means that it's good to use. Okay?
For everyone who is not fully in, I think part of it is the where's the sign up? It's when you go on ministudio.com, it is the first thing you see.
Yeah, don't sign in yet. We will do it after we
It,
create the avatar.
it's pure sign up.
Yeah, so just click on create the character and we will sign in after that. Okay? So once you have your picture uploaded, you can choose the name. It will guess the age of the character, its gender, whether it's a boy or a girl, and its eye color and hair color to keep it consistent. Okay, so once you do that, you click on this arrow. And once you click on this arrow, it will take about a few seconds.
And for everyone, I just want to go back through every single step just to make sure that everyone is with us. I'm going to share my screen real quick while Yves is generating his avatar. Where is that? Share. Okay, here we go. Just going to replace the current share. I'm just going to open an incognito window because I've created mine. But here's an incognito Ministudio.com. And please, if you are seeing what I'm seeing, please leave a thumb up. Ministudio.com, it's in the chat. Okay? And then you've got create their character. And leave in the Q&A if, like, what the issue is. Let's save the Q&A for the main issues that are coming through because it's our main method of communication. So now that I've clicked on the first one, under choose a photo, keep the thumbs up or the hearts. Oh, hearts means you've completed it. Leave the heart if you've completed it, and then a thumb up if you're following through with me. I'm going to take myself so I don't plagiarize anyone. Or I could put my brother or sister or mom or dad. And then put your names and then continue. Once you do, go all the way through. You should see yourself here. And then you're exactly where Yves is. Handing it back over to you, Yves.
Thank you, Roy. So I'm sharing my screen again. When I clicked on the arrow, I get two results. And this is all free of charge, by the way. So I got this result and this one. For me, this one looks much more its likeness is better to the original character I included. So the way you approve it is you click on I love this one. Okay.
By the way, Yves, the O's right now are because some people aren't seeing the choose your photo option. Do you want to just maybe in an incognito window share it again? Could it be that it's not loading for some devices? And if that is the case, everyone with an O, please leave a ta-da, because you would have found out what it is that's causing the O. Oh. There we go.
Okay, so let's try with an incognito window.
And by the way, everyone, please try to dial in with the computer if you could. And anyone who's not able to see the photo, if you could, in the Q&A, leave the browser that you're using, so we get a sense of what it is. Even if you're in an incognito window, you might want to share your entire screen rather than the current page.
Oh, right, so you don't see the incognito window right now?
That's right.
You're not seeing. You're not seeing the incognito?
Unshare and correct. Unshare and reshare the entire screen.
Okay. Okay. So this is the incognito window. You create your character, and this is a choose a photo.
One step back. Some people are not seeing either the create a character or choose a photo. I'd like to know those who are okay. So now we're seeing taras. That means that we're getting it, but just want to stay there on the first one. Can everyone see create their character on ministudio.com? Leave a thumb up. Okay. Okay. For anyone who cannot see it, please leave the exact reason why. I just want to make sure, first of all, are you on ministudio.com?
The reason might be that they signed in before creating the avatar. That could be the reason. Because this button is only viewable if you haven't signed up yet. That's
Okay,
why
but
we
we're
use
getting brilliant. So if you already signed in, sign out or create an incognito window. But I'm seeing a wave of thumbs up. So keep going, Eve, to the next step.
Okay. So you create their character and you choose a photo here.
One
This
sec, one sec,
button.
one sec. Everybody who can see, choose a photo. Please leave a thumb up. Or no, let's switch it to a heart. Okay. It's only a matter of the speed at which we're going when signing up. It's
Okay.
nothing else. The system is good. It's just we need to slow down a bit. I know for everyone, sometimes we're going a bit slow, but turtle pace is going to take us there. And as you've seen in every single day, except for day 2, session 2, we fully get there and we're learning how to kind of manage a very large number of people. Yesterday was Bazooka. Day 1, same. Today, same. In 3 hours, you're going to create your virtual world. In 3 hours, you're going to have an animated character and who's going to speak with the accent that you want and animate with the accent that you want. So that by itself is exceptional in 3 hours. But the pace is going to have to be at the pace at which we are with 3,500 people. Okay. Next step, Eve, we're full hearts almost. We're seeing some O's. So for anyone seeing O's, when we get to the prayer break, we're going to try to get to it, but now we're at 90% positive. So let's continue with the sign up where you can choose your photo.
Okay, so you choose a photo like we said from your device. This is the photo that I'm using. Okay, you select it, you open it. Our system will check if it is usable. And then when it is, it's taking a bit of time, maybe because of the big load.
Okay, also everyone, because it's 3,500 people creating an account at the same time, no software except for the biggest technology companies are ready for us. So that's the reason why we're starting with Ministudio earlier on. So in case you're not able to sign up because the server is overloaded, try it again. And by the time we complete, for example, the prayer break, so by 7:15, everybody's going to be on the same page. So if you see an internal server error, this is exactly why. If you're continuing and you're good, keep going. We had the exact same issue yesterday with Magnific. For those of you who are with us, everybody ended up with their code and signing in and creating an account. So it's the exact same thing today. It's not common for a Guinness World Record, so it's a first time for us, first time for you, but it's also first time for the companies that we're working with to be receiving that many requests at the exact same time.
Okay, so once your character is created, you choose the option that you like, and you click on I love this one. It will save your character and take you to the next step. Okay,
Perfect. We're getting a
good.
lot of tadas. We're moving along. Anyone with an internal server error? Easy. Try again in a bit. And then we'll have it all in.
Okay. So I think this is because of the big load. It's not taking me to the next page. But what is important, hopefully you got to a phase where you got your avatar, where you chose an option. If it took you to the other page, it's good. You can find your avatar under My Cara. It worked. Perfect.
I want to add one more thing, Eve. I forgot to mention to everyone. I think by now everybody who needs the live translation knows how to do this. If you know how to do it and you're okay with the language, please leave a heart. If you need some help, please leave a clap. I want to see how many claps we have or if we're okay. We should be able to translate. Okay, for claps. Thank you guys. I just remembered that I forgot something. So for everybody with a clap, click on more. Oh, one moment. Okay. And Sarah, if you're with us, you can guide us to how to do the translation.
Yeah,
Live translation.
definitely. So click on more, and then you will see captions. Captions, and if it's already activated, you would see hide captions. Just click on it and just turn on translations. And once you do that, you should see that there is an option to choose your language. And once you've selected the input language as Arabic, it should translate from Arabic to English or English to Arabic.
I see a few more claps. I just want to make sure that this went through properly. I'm seeing translations in Arabic, but there's a second step, Sarah. Once you pick captions and you see that when you click show captions, then you go back there, you see hide captions. But
Yeah.
then there is the button called translation. Where is that button?
When you click on hide translation, another screen pops up. It's captions and translations with my speaking language as English or my caption and my caption language. It comes once we click on hide caption option.
Okay. I'm going to take some screenshots of this and upload it for everyone. For everyone, I'm going to upload in here the way to translate everything that's being said in English to Arabic live. So take a look at these three images. So first one, it's attached next to the button that I'm showing. And I'll share my screen real quick to make sure everybody's connected. Okay, so, okay, great. So inside where's my chat? Oh, here's the chat. You should be able to see this. And then when you click on this, there should be this show caption. Once you see the show caption, please leave a heart and you click on it. Okay? Second thing that we're going to do, I'm going to stop the annotation. In the webinar chat, I'm going to attach a second file so that you can see what is the second thing you should see. Now here's the second. Take a look at this picture. Let me close this one. Take a look at this one here. And at the bottom panel, you should see show captions here. If you see it, leave a heart. And if you click on that up arrow, you're going to see translation. Perfect. Turn it on. Excellent. The third step, I'm going to give it a second for everyone here. Third step, I should have explained this earlier. Sorry, everyone. 1, 2, 3. Now you pick your language. If you see this, then from my speaking language, you can choose Arabic is going to be up here, and Urdu is going to be down there. It is under, oh, my speaking language, my caption language. You want to do it under my caption language, sorry. And this is under show captions. So under show captions, up arrow, my caption language, and then you pick the language. And just to keep going at a fair pace so we don't fall behind, thanks a lot for everyone who got it. Let's keep going. Back over to you, Yves, and sorry for forgetting that housekeeping item. As always, things take a bit on the setup front, on the logging in front, but then once it's connected, the creation, you're going to get 3 aha moments today. 3 like wow moments. One of them is when you're going to see your drawing come up into a character inside the world. The second one is when you're going to hear an amazing voice that you're going to want to animate. And the third one is when you're going to attach that voice into a character that you can then bring to life. Over to you.
Okay, amazing. So if we all got to the same place where we created our character, if you then sign up, like you click on sign up and you add
need to
your
share your
email.
screen, by the way.
Yeah. So if we all got past this this phase where you chose a photo, etc., and we did it all, you go and sign up, like you add your email and because I'm already signed in, I'm gonna just sign in with my Google account. If not, you sign up, you use your Google account or your email address. Okay, and you create your account, because this step is important, because then under my characters here on the left, if you can see it here, you will find the character that you created before. Okay, I think because of the big load on the servers, it's going to take a bit of time to load. But if you got to this point already, you should see your characters show up here, and then you can save your character to your computer. What I really recommend is for you to create a folder on your computer, because we're gonna save some stuff on it. So what you can do is in one folder keep your stuff. So for me, like you see, it's failed to load characters because of the big load, but mainly you're gonna see your character here, and you're gonna click on download and save it in this folder where you're gonna keep everything else. Okay, so for now I'm not able to show it to you, but I think, I don't know, Roy, if we can check if the majority was able to do this step or not.
So there's a lot of server errors or failed to fetch, but this is okay with a server load. We're going to, for anyone who's able to get to that step, please leave a heart, and then we'll get a sense of the percentages. Because just like yesterday with Magnific, we ended up all getting to 90% plus. Now we're at around, at about 40%. So it's going to take a bit of time for 4,000 accounts being created at the exact same time. So no problem with this. This is the one part that we knew might take a bit of time to properly get going. So this is as expected.
Okay, so apparently the servers are catching up, the database is catching up. So like you see, when you sign up after creating your character and you added your email and everything, and you click on My Characters on the left, what you will get is the character that you created here. Okay, so when you have this, you see these three dots here, you click on it and you have download. When you click download, it will take you to a saving tab where you can save your character. You can name it Julie, let's say. And as I told you, keep your elements in one folder. You save it, you have it. I see that many are, okay, some are there, some aren't. So you have to be patient just to make sure that everyone was able to create the character, sign up with their email, and go to their My Characters tab to see their characters inside. Okay? That's great. I see some hearts, some taras, some likes. Okay, they're taking over the O's, which is great. Okay, for those of you who are not able to make it, please keep retrying. Keep retrying to choose a photo, create the character, then sign up. It's gonna take a while, but what we're gonna get there. This is the very first step and an easy one for us to get our characters. Okay.
Now, for everyone, as we're going and as we are digesting through, there aren't many, by the way, softwares that will allow you to create virtual worlds. Just like AI was just getting started 3 years ago when it properly commercialized, all these new applications are being built right now. We want to be at the top 1% of knowing what are the latest technologies and having at least see them and do them. We don't want to just see them. It would have been one thing if we'd say, everybody watch how cool this is, and everyone's like, cool, but how does it apply to me? We're trying to actually get us all to do them and learn them. So that's exactly why we're taking the risk of hitting the frontier and doing it with an insane volume of people. So give the patience that you can, because among all the technologies that I've seen, this one is quite up there, and in terms of creation of virtual worlds. So give a bit of time until we're able to A, create an account, B, upload a picture, C, go to My Characters, right? That's the third step.
And a very important thing is for you not to reload the page continuously, okay? Do not reload your page, so just wait. And when you click choose photo and you choose your photo and you wait for it to take you to turn it into an avatar, don't reload the page. If it brings you back to choose your photo, it's gonna get there. So just wait a bit, click choose a photo, choose the photo again, and it will work, hopefully. So it's a matter of minutes, okay?
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you for your patience.
It worked? Okay. Okay, so let's keep going so that we're not on the exact same place.
Okay.
Everything's recorded, by the way. By the end of the session, we can always go back when the service would have caught up, because we've got a good amount of content to go through. So we could save space towards the end when everything's been caught up and digested. And so we could very well do that. So Eve, if you want, show us the next step, and then we'll determine if the servers, we stay and the servers catch up, or we make a switch to ElevenLabs, show the audio and then the video, and then return at the end of the session to see the virtual world and the drawing.
Okay.
If everybody's okay with what I just said with that plan, please leave a thumb up, because what I want to do is keep us going. I'm seeing people load. I'm seeing characters load, like yesterday. Okay? So just, and we actually specifically knew that we're putting a lot of server loads on the Ministudio app. So we're just going to see the next step and then make a determination. We could switch and create the ElevenLabs voice, HeyGen character, and then return back to the drawing and creation of the virtual world. Thanks, guys.
Okay. The next step actually is to draw the character that we want to turn into a cartoon.
Perfect. Let's do that because this reduces pressure on the servers. If everybody has a pen and paper, please leave a tada. If not, leave an O. Okay. 80% have tadas. A lot of people have O's, and I'm assuming the O's is to go get a pen and paper. So please find a pen and paper if you can. And sorry I did not put it in the email this morning to say get yourself a pen and paper. Or you can just draw on anything. Or you could even use your phone to draw something. But let's do the traditional pen and paper. Let's give everyone 45 seconds to go and bug somebody at home to go get a pen and a paper.
You need a pen and a paper if you want also colorful, like colors. Because the aim of this, I'm gonna share my screen for you to see. Yumna went there, but I want you to see this again. Oh, wait. Yeah, we want to turn your drawing. We want you to draw a character, and we want to teach you how to turn this drawing into an actual cartoon character. And then with the character that you created on Ministudio.com, we want to create a cinematic sequence, a cinematic film. Okay? So that's what we want you to do. That's why we ask you to bring a piece of paper and pencils, or if you want to draw on your notes, on your phone, or on your iPad, wherever you are. Okay? So Roy, let me know when we start the timer, because the aim is for each of you to draw.
Everybody's getting a pen and paper. If you have it, you're good. The servers are saying thank God for the pen and paper part. And everybody else is just finding a pen and paper.
Great.
By the way, we don't shy away from the daring challenges of everybody learning at the same time. So I want to say thank you for your patience, because we do want to get to a place where you can draw things and bring them to life, because a lot of people ask about IP. Well, now that becomes your IP, and if you're an artist, that can come to the virtual world. So once everyone has a pen and paper, and I think we should start fairly soon, please leave a thumb up, because we're going to take maybe 2 or 3 minutes to draw, and we're going to go into we're there, the prayer break, and for whoever wants to draw something elaborate, you can. Anyone who like to go for a prayer break, please do. And then that's going to give maybe 15-20 minutes for the servers to be able to digest, to get every drawing in place, and we'll get tons of thumbs up. Yeah, over to you for maybe 2 minutes before we break for the prayer break for whoever that applies to.
Amazing. So since you have your pen and paper now, what I'm gonna ask you to do, if you're gonna pray, it's fine. If not during this time, what you can do is draw the character that you want to see come to life. Draw the character that you want your avatar to interact with. We just created an avatar on Ministudio.com. Now what we're gonna do is to draw this imaginary character. It could be an imaginary friend, an animal, a monster, a dragon, whatever. Get creative, go all in on that. Draw the character that you want to turn into a 3D cartoon, like you see here in the image. Okay? Use colors, whatever it is, just make sure it's clear enough for the model to understand that this is one character that you want to turn into a cartoon. Okay? That's all from my end for now. Maybe after the prayer break, we can take it from there.
Yeah. So during the prayer break, we're not going to create anything new, but it's going to give us the time to catch up. So now don't use the computer for now for a moment. Take 3-4 minutes to draw something. Feel free to break for prayer, come back once you're done. You can continue your drawing. And at 7:10, we'll be back together to continue. I'll still be here so that we can just monitor the progress of the creation of the accounts. In general, it doesn't bug, but when you have 4,000 people dialing in at the same time, of course it will. Even Magnific's servers bugged yesterday.
Amazing.
So, Rama's in front of me, and whoever remembers Rama, please leave a heart. Whoever's not in prayer break. Okay, Rama, you have a lot of hearts. Whoever wants to see Rama draw, leave a heart. There we go. Rama, you're appreciated. Khalas, come up with anything you want. Stick figures. Tab, you do it, I do it. Ready? Challenge.
I cannot draw.
Bala.
Let's show them the circle.
Let me see.
This is a circle.
Tab, we'll do it together. Yalla. I'm going to remove my virtual background in case somebody wants to have and laugh at Rama and I. Let me just remove that background, virtual background, off for a second. This is my notebook with khat, calligraphy. This is supposed to say Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Okay. This is, Rama says she cannot draw. This is what she produced.
This is a bear.
This is a bear. Okay, the hearts and the laughing of affection are here. Okay, so now we're going to have a bear. If you want to do more, you can do more. I have a ghost. King Ghost. Inspired by Ghibli's Spirited Away, If anyone knows Ghibli Spirited Away, the one that goes like, oh, and eats gold, please leave a tada so I can see how many Japanese anime nerds we have. Okay, a lot. Okay, cool. We're going to see how mine comes out too. Have fun if you want to draw with your with anybody you want in family. So this is going to come to life. Background. Everyone, thank you for the words of encouragement. So happy with all the learnings. Some people are already submitting projects. It's incredible actually what we're covering. Virtual worlds, avatars, video production, high quality videos, presentations, pictures, infographics, presentations, product, automation. And tomorrow we're going to create songs, by the way. We're going to create our own version of the World Cup song. And we're going to learn some automation, automating. How do you connect your email to Google Drive, to your calendar, to the order system in that you with the bakery. So this skill set is going to be obtained. It's a little bit on the technical side, so the song is going to be very easy. So we'll start with it. And then the automation is so worth it for the extra nerds like me to do. But like we say, we're not going to back out and say, khalas, we're not going to do it because it's hard. We're just going to go for it and see what we get. Even if we get to 50% and some get to 100%, at least you'll learn, you'll see. Because it's also good to know, like I was wondering when I was doing the rehearsal with the Ministudio team, how on earth do these virtual worlds get created? Nothing but seeing it is just demystifies everything. How does an avatar get created? How do you get the voice? How do you get the video? So that really just by itself is worth it. And then if you can do it, of course, I mean, we're doing it in 3 hours. Imagine if you just spend a full day just nerding out on it. You have your account, you're logged in, you've created it, you can change the voice, you can add a few prompts, you can add a few things. Now you can create a public speaking coach, an interview supporter. Like interview preparation. And I can't think of other things, but you can. And while we're at it, for some of us who just couldn't see the flow from end to end, Eve, if you could maybe just walk us through just one more time, a simple walkthrough, because we got some time for people to catch up.
Yeah, for sure. Can go over the flow once again. Let's do it. Let's see. Okay. So on Ministudio.com, the first thing you see is create a character down below. Do not sign in or sign up first because this will take away this button. So you click on this button and you click on choose a photo. So you can choose the picture of the person you want to turn into their 3D avatar. This is the person, it's a stock image. This is the child I will use. You double click on it or click open, and our system will check if this image is usable or not.
Eve, I think there might be some shake coming on your side, just in case there's any kind of wire by the microphone or something.
I don't think so. There's complete silence. Do you still hear it?
No?
So it's telling me it's not good enough. I think it's the server because of the many uploads. It's sort of bugging, but I will try once again without reloading, okay? It's important not to reload because this will open another So I'm just gonna try again. This is Lulu, by the way. She's one of our main characters. You've probably seen her on Jiffy. So it's telling me the photo is not clear enough. Maybe it's because of the big load. I will tell it to use it anyway, and I will insert the info manually. Okay. And you click on the arrow. This should start. Okay, so I got a pretty close version of the character and I love it. So you click on I love this one and it takes you to our menu. Okay, this is where you can choose any film you like. This is not to do right now. You can do it on your own time if you want to purchase one. But if you click on one of them, you can see the option to sign in or sign up. And it's important to do it because when you do it, either you sign up or you sign in, it will take you to the page where you can find your character. So once you sign in or you sign up, this is where on the left here, you will find a tab called My Characters, and when you click on it, you will find your characters. Once you have them, I'm going to delete this one because I don't need to. I'm removing it from my library. Once you have your character here, you need to save it to your computer. So you click on these three dots here and you click on download. And you download it into the folder where you will keep all the assets that we will be using in the next steps. Okay, and you click save and it's saved on your PC. If you click on the avatar, you can view a wider view, like you can see a bigger view of the character. Okay, clear enough? I think the servers are catching up, so maybe you're still getting problems or not, I don't know.
Yeah. Easy does it. Everyone, thank you for dialing in on a Saturday night. Saturday, 6 to 9, what are you doing? You know, learning how to create virtual worlds. What? Yeah. With who? With 3,600 people. What? Where? On Zoom. You're crazy. I know.
Maybe it's important to note that if you already signed up before creating your character, you will not find the button named create your character. So there's another way you could do it. I'm going to share my screen. If you don't want to sign out and then find the button again, maybe a way to do it would be to, if you're signed in on ministudio.com, wait, this is Magnific. Oh, this Zoom tab, my God. Okay.
Okay.
So you go on ministudio.com. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, so this is what you get if you're already signed in, okay? So you cannot find the button to create your character. An easy way to do it would be to go to My Characters here on the left, and definitely if you haven't created your character, you will not find this. You will find a button called Explore Films, which will take you to all the films we have. So if you want to explore the films, what you do, you create on you click on the films, and when you click on them, trying to go there, oh, it's the servers again. But once you click on one film, let's see if I click on Dream. Okay, so let's say I got to this film. I click on it, no need to purchase it right now, but you can click on create a character here. Starring, it will ask you to add a character. For mine, because I already have a character in my library, it's defaulted to it, to Judy, the one I created. But if you haven't created any character, it will tell you create a character or add a character. That's where you click, and when you get here, you click on create character. You see this button here on the left? You click on it and it will take you to the page that we showed you before. You choose a photo, etc., etc.
If our engineers are asking that we move the load out of Ministudio to let it catch up, and that we move to the drawing transformation, and our servers are going to catch up while we offload from our platform, if that's possible.
Of course.
Yep.
Thank you.
So we'll do that in 3 minutes or like 5 minutes once you get back from the prayer break. In the meantime, for whoever's drawing, please leave a heart if you have completed a drawing. Cool. So the next steps are going to be for us, and we'll wait once we're back from break. We're going to go back to Magnific. We're going to create an account on Magnific if we haven't created it already. Exact same process as yesterday. Some of us weren't here yesterday, so we're going to do that. And then we're going to take that drawing that we just created and put it in Magnific to create an animation, and then put it into the virtual world. By the way, everyone, when I started to look for partners to come and join us at the hackathon, I told everyone that, hey, you don't know who we are, we're Kens, but we'd love to partner, and maybe give a heads up to your engineers to see if their servers can handle such a such a concurrent sign up from 140 countries, and let them know that this is not a sometimes this could be like an attack on the servers. No, this is like legit people looking to learn. So this was my message to everyone ahead of time. So this is all fully expected and ready, and we prepared for it, knowing the potential risks and going with it anyways, because ليش لا. Yeah, for anyone who still has O's, please convert them into tadas if the reason for the O is just the creation of the character on Ministudio. Just so I know if like that is the only thing, because that is under control. Like we know what to do. Perfect. Let's keep it going for a bit. If there are any other O's, please leave it in the Q&A. We'll keep an eye on it, so that we see what to do to make sure everybody's on. But by 9, we're going to have our virtual world, our drawing into a virtual world. That's going to be a big aha. And then we're going to have our animation. All on time, we're good. Let's give it just 2 more minutes, and then we're going to resume.
We can directly move on to Magnific and the drawings, because we can actually do the exercise without necessarily having an avatar, so it's all right. I mean, most of the participants have their avatars done. If they haven't, we can move on.
For anyone leaving an O, is this because your avatar did not get created? If it's the case, please leave a a thumb up. Yeah, okay, no problem. Because now the drawing, so if you have a thumb up and you have just drawn something, can you please leave a ta-da? Okay. So the next move is not going to be on Ministudio. The Ministudio is the last part, but the next move is going to be on Magnific. And if any other questions that you have, please leave in the Q&A. We'll keep an eye on it. Okay, so let's resume. Yves, is the next step Magnific?
Yes,
Okay.
if drawings are ready, next step is Magnific.
Yeah, if you have your drawings, pen on paper, let us go into Magnific. So for everybody, one moment. Where is the hack? AI film? What are we looking for? Ministudio. All right, for everyone, please go to this link that I'm going to put in the chat. Two paths. If you have a Magnific account because you signed in yesterday, please log in. If you don't have a Magnific account, please click on this link that I put in the chat. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to do this along with you. One moment, I'm also going to put the code so I don't have to search through the chat again. So this is the free code from Magnific for 10,000 credits, more for 1 week, more than enough to do whatever you want. Not whatever you want, but a lot of stuff. They were very, very, very generous with us. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm not going to put it on full screen just because I want to keep an eye on the animations. I want to just go back to the chat. And I'm going to open an incognito window. Because I'm already signed up. Copy. Incognito window. So everybody, please leave a thumb up if this is what you see. Excellent. Then everybody sign up or log in. If you have an account, you were with us yesterday, log in. If you don't, then please sign up. I'm going to create my 5th account on Magnific while creating so it's going to be contact at jobs. We've done everything, I think. Honestly, I've done them all. Roy Atkins. The most obvious one. Everybody, when you create your account and you go through the selection of whatever your CAPTCHA is telling you to do, okay, so you can pick your name. If you're at this page, please leave a thumb up. I'll give it another second or two. Okay, easy does it, perfect. Continue. Hon, we can skip whatever. I've heard about you from, well, a live event. Let's skip. Setting up my workspace. By the way, everyone, like the creation of these accounts and knowing where to create, we're walking away from these workshops having those created and having built something. That is part of the process. And this is where we end up with a great level of retention because we have those accounts, we've created something. So it does take a bit of let's all work on this together kind of thing, which is okay. So now, if everybody is on this page, take a look at that little avatar and click on it. Perfect, I'm seeing hearts. If you see it, thumb up. Let's go with the thumb up. Perfect. Now this is something I couldn't find yesterday. If you see use AI code, please leave a tada. And I want to see if anyone is not seeing this thing. Yay. Some O's, we'll find out what the O's are. But use AI code is what we want to be at. I'm seeing that some people are not seeing this. This might be because you're signed in. And if that's the case, look for a 0 to 10,000 coupons, credits, because this is what we're going to load now. Under use AI code, paste, not this, the thing I put in the chat, our code, which is World Hack J7TW6. If you have this loaded and see this and you can click use code, please leave a clap and a mabrouk, you have successfully premium unlocked. Okay, we're all on the same page. Okay, got it? Now this might take a second, but when you click on this, if you see available 10,000 credits, please leave a heart, because we like free credits. Excellent. For any of the O's, please leave what you're seeing in the Q&A. But to start, either you had an account before, so maybe either look for because I don't see the AI thing here anymore, right? You might not see it. So either create a new account with the link and the code and get in, or, I don't know. Let us know what the issue is, but that's probably it. Okay, great. I think we're at a good enough place. The last thing I want to do is everybody press on this magnific.com. Just gonna show it here. When you click on it, let me know. I just want to flush everybody's URL to make sure that you're inside magnific.com app. And if this is what you see, yeah, exactly, anything positive in the emojis. So this is going to be the place where we're going to take your drawing and you're going to convert it to a virtual world. And for any of the O's, I'll keep an eye on the Q&A while I hand it back over to Yves.
Thanks, Roy. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you're ready. First step, before we actually turn your drawing into a cartoon, we need you to have your drawing on your working station. We need you to have it on your computer or whatever you're working. So please take a photo. If you drew something on your notes, take a screenshot and send it to your working station, to your computer. If you're working on a Mac, you can simply airdrop it from your phone. If you're on a PC, either send it to yourself by email or by WhatsApp if you have WhatsApp web on your station. Whatever means for you to have your drawing ready on your PC, and please put it in the same file where you saved your avatar before. Okay? We will need it in the next step on Magnific. So once you have your drawing on your PC, scanned, photographed, screenshotted, whatever, once you have it ready to be used, maybe you can leave a thumbs up so we can know that we can move forward. Okay. Cool. I think we can move forward with this large number of thumbs up. Great. So let the magic begin. Since Roy just took us to magnific.com, I want you to go back there. Let's go. I'm going to share my screen. Can you see my Magnific page? If you do, please put a thumbs up. Okay, amazing. Okay, so first step before putting our characters into magical world is to transform your drawing, your characters, into their 3D style version. So to use that, we're gonna need an image model, an image AI model, an image editor. So an AI model that takes an image and transforms it into whatever we prompt it to do. And we're going to use Google's model, the newest, Nano Banana 2, which is a great model for that. So you go to image here, it's the second thumbnail after spaces, you click on it, and it takes you to this page. If you're on this page, please put a thumbs up before moving forward. Okay, that is amazing. It gives you an option between all these image models. We need the second one, the image editor. Okay, so you click on it and it will take you to a page where you can upload your drawing. So as you see here on the right, it tells you drop an image or upload your own media. Okay. I see a lot of O's, Roy, so I don't know if we should stop just to make sure everyone is on the same page. You're muted. We can't hear you.
I think it's just a question of speed. I would take one step back and then just go in, just like I've been doing with ElevenLabs. Just
Okay.
that pace.
Step back. We go back to the home page.
Yep.
Okay. Second thumbnail here called image.
Everybody, when you click on image, please give us a ta-da. Next.
Okay, you click on image editor, which is the second one. We don't want to generate an image from scratch. We want to edit an image. We want to edit your drawing. So you click on image editor.
When you click on image editor, everybody, please leave a heart. Okay.
Amazing. And this is where it asks you on the right here to upload an image. And this is where you will upload your drawing. Okay? You click on upload an image.
And then when you click on upload an image, let us just change the stigma on the O. Please leave an O. Okay, cool.
Positive connotation on the O's. Okay, so you choose your drawing. Here's my drawing. I'm going to use this little blue bird, okay? So you
No, we
double
can't
click on
see
it.
this. We can't see it because it's inside within your thing. It's okay.
Okay.
Just once you upload your image, please leave a ha 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 emoji, a laughter.
You should see it here on the right. Okay, perfect. And click on add. It will be added to your library, okay? And it will show it to you here. Okay, amazing. So this is where, here you should see the model that you want to use. If it's not on Google Nano Banana 2, please go to model and choose Google Nano Banana 2. It should be set to Google Nano Banana 2 here, okay? Once you have set it, what you should be seeing is this thumbnail with auto just close to it here. Auto, you click on it and it will give you model. You click on the thing on the right next to model and you choose Google Nano Banana 2. It should show either in the drop down here, or you go down to Google and you choose Google Nano Banana 2. This is the model that will help us turn your drawing into its cartoon version. And this is where we use this magical prompt that I'm gonna paste in the chat for you to use. I'm gonna just explain the structure of this prompt. So we always start with what we want the model to do, which is to transform this drawing into a vibrant, polished 3D style. Okay? This is the very basic command first. We want the model to set the intention to know what it needs to do. Okay? After that, we add as many details as we want to direct the model into understanding how we wanted to do the task that we wanted to do. So here I added more details. I wanted to bring the character to life with bright colors. I wanted to use bright colors. The result should feel like a drawing has been brought to life while keeping the same composition, character, and spirit as the original, faithful to its colors. You see, I'm adding as much specifics as I can, and this is what I wanted to do. I don't want to create a new character. I want it to be faithful to the original composition, character, spirit as the original. And at the end, I add just indications for the style and for the quality. So high quality, child-friendly, joyful. Okay? You all have the prompt in your chat. You go and paste it, and when you paste it, you click on this arrow here to start the transformation. Your creation is being processed. This is what you should be seeing. It should take a maximum of 30 seconds. And after that, you will see your drawing brought to life. AI does some crazy, beautiful work. But what is really cool about this is that you're not just writing a sentence and getting something random from a model that was trained on thousands of data. You are drawing your character. You are the owner of this, because you drew it, you wanted it this way. And AI was just a tool to empower you to take it to the other level. And there you go. You can see my little bird. It's alive now. So no need to save it anywhere, because Magnific directly saves it into your collection, your library. So if you can see your drawing brought to life, can you please put a thumbs up, let's say?
Nice. Well done, Yves. Everybody's with you.
Amazing. I see
We
some
have a
O's.
few O's.
Yeah, so leave on the O's front, please. Maybe take a step back. So hit continue on Nano Banana. It could be because of the model that you selected. You may have gone a bit fast. So
Okay.
try
I
that
think
again.
any image editing model can do that, but I just chose Nano Banana for its beautiful results. So I'm gonna repeat that part. On the right here below, you see me pointing here. Usually when you first sign in, you get auto. So it's like the model chooses automatically the model that it wants to give you. So you click on it, and on model, you click on auto here, and it will give you a whole list of models that you can choose from. What I want to use for this exercise is Google's Nano Banana 2. Okay, yeah, I can see more thumbs up now, which is great. And we added the prompt that we pasted in the chat that you can use, okay? And after a few seconds, it will give you the result, and save it directly into your library. No need to download it, no need to save it anywhere. It's already saved. Okay? And now comes the beautiful part, where we will put this character that you have and your avatar, or just this drawing. If you weren't able to create your avatar in Ministudio, it's fine, you can do it later. We're gonna use a video model this time to bring them together into a magical world, the thing that Roy has been telling you since we started this session. Okay, So to do that, I will go very slowly for everyone to be able to do it with me. Okay, so we will click on this M here on the left to go back to the home page. Okay, so I will click on it, and this is the home page, and it should take you there. Okay, if everyone's on the home page, please put a thumbs up. Okay, that's amazing. Great. So now we don't need an image model, we need a video model. So we go to the third thumbnail where you see video written here.
So this is a brand new thing for even anyone with an O. Just make sure that you're at the video and please click on video. When you have it, please leave a, I don't know, a heart. Perfect.
Okay, so it takes you to this page. I want you to click on video generator on the left here above. So after clicking on video on the home page, it will take you to this page. Please click on video generator on the upper left corner here. Once you click on it, this is what you will see.
When you click on it, please leave a thumb up.
Okay, this is great. Okay, are we good? So the model that we're gonna use for this exercise is Seedance. So in the model selection here, I want you to click on this, and it will, just like the list of image models, it will give you a very big list of video models. And the one I want you to select is Seedance 2.0. It's a very solid model. You might be familiar with that. If you're not, I can tell you that Seedance is a very solid model. It's not cheap, it's a bit expensive, but it's good for the application that we're gonna use. Other good models are Clink 3.0 and Xverse. You can see it here. But what I want you to select is Seedance 2.0. Okay, it is selected here. All right. So, in order to create this magical sequence that we're talking about, this magical world, we need the ingredients, right? And this is how Seedance functions, based on ingredients, based on elements. So what we want to feed it is the character that we created before on Ministudio and our drawing turned into a cartoon. We want to use both of these and put them together in a magical world. So in order to add these ingredients, I need you to click on Add Media here on the left. Okay, once you click on it, it will give you the option to choose the ingredients that you want to use. Okay? So I will go back a step in case you're not following. We were on the home page. We chose video here on the home page, and we clicked on video generator on the upper left corner. When we clicked on that, we made the selection of the model that we want to use between a big list.
One sec, Yves.
Back, more. Yal, again. You click on the M to go back on the home page. So I'm on the home page, and you click on video.
Okay.
Once you're in video, you click on the upper left corner of the screen on video generator. The subtitle here is create videos from text prompt.
Yeah.
So choose this option. Once you're here, the model we want to use, you see it's under video generator, it tells you choose the model you want to use. So you click here on the drop down and it will give you a long list. I want you to choose Seedance 2.0.
When you're on Seedance, everyone, please leave the heart. And you could pick other models, but that's the one we're going with based on our experts. Okay, next.
Okay. So now we want to choose the ingredients that we're going to use to create this magical video. So you click on Add Media. It's right under Start Image and End Image. It's on Add Media. Click on it.
Ta-da, when you're in Add Media, so that you can add your avatar. Okay.
Okay. The first element that you can choose is actually the drawing that you just turned into a cartoon, which is already saved in your history. So you click on it and you click Add on the right. Okay. So it should be defaulted to you like it's shown, like it was to me. The drawing that you turn into a cartoon should be right here. You click on it and you click Add. This is the first ingredient, like you see here, it was added. We need the second ingredient, which is the avatar that you just created on Ministudio at the beginning of the session. You click again on Add Media.
Okay.
And this time you go to Uploads and upload here on the right a new ingredient which is saved on your computer before from Ministudio. If you don't have it, it's fine. You can still work with just your drawing turned into cartoon, okay? Don't
So
worry.
here for everyone, let's not have the O's if you don't have your original Ministudio drawing animation. Just leave it at, if you are on the upload page, please leave it ta-da, so that we're sure that everyone's in the same place, because at least you'll know what to do once the original servers get unblocked on Ministudio. Okay? And if you were to go, Eve, with one animation, which is what was created here, is this. And if you want to go with a second one, what would you do?
You click on Uploads,
Okay.
and here on the right, you click on this arrow, and you upload your avatar. This is the avatar that I created. You don't see it, right? So I double click and there it is.
So this is the Ministudio avatar, just only if you have that Ministudio avatar. You can continue without it, but you can add it later. So if you're with us, leave a thumb up, whether you have one or two. Great. Okay, let's keep going.
And you add it. You click on Add. So now you have your ingredients to create your magical sequence. You have your drawing turned into a cartoon, and you have your character, your avatar. Next is a very simple step. You need to describe what you want to see, okay? Using these elements. I'm going to go very slow here for everyone to understand, okay? The way I tell the model that I want to use this character is I mention it, just like you mention someone using the @ sign, just like you mention someone on WhatsApp or on Instagram or on any social platforms. You click Shift-2 to get this @ sign, and you choose which character you want to mention. So I will start with this character, the one that I created on Ministudio, okay? And I tell him that image 2, it's called image 2 here, this character, at this point, please just write whatever you want to see. Don't be bound by any restrictions. For me, I'm gonna tell this very small sequence. I'm imagining this character walking happily in a magical forest, okay? What I want is to see my cartoon, my drawing, throwing a surprise party for this avatar. So I mention this character, I go Shift-2, so and I choose it. You can see that it tells me image 1, so I choose it.
Hey everyone, once you @mention, so if you have @mentioned, well, start with image 2, you wrote walking happily in magical forest @image 1, please leave the thumbs up. I just want to wait a quick second for anyone who didn't catch the @, because sometimes some people could be like closing a window, whatnot, to Heike. So just seeing this for a second is good for us all to set. Okay, we're all together.
Okay. So at my cartoon character suddenly pops out from behind a tree with a big happy birthday sign, let's say, with a colorful cake and a bunch of forest animal friends. If I want to mention my character again, I can shift to, like, at my character. I want to say that it is so emotional that it runs towards them and hugs them with big joy. That's the story I want to tell. For you, you can do whatever. Yeah.
Could you just paste that prompt in the chat just in case people
Yeah.
would want it? However, everyone, I would highly recommend that you just, whatever, you got the at mention of image one and image two. So have fun, do your thing. But just in case it helps, we're going to paste it. But you can write whatever you want. What I would ask from everyone is once you create it, once you generate it, that's going to be the end of the first exercise, first world that you create. And maybe hit Eve generate so that while we win
But
that.
before generate, we just need to adjust these settings here.
Okay, so let's adjust. So if everybody has the prompt in and is ready to adjust settings, please leave a thumb up. Okay, let's
Okay.
adjust settings.
Amazing. So the settings are simple. It's how long you want your video to be, in what format, and if you want audio in it or not. Okay? So how long you want it to be, as the longer it gets, the more expensive it is in terms of credits. So for me, I'm going to choose 10 seconds, which is a very fine duration. I want it to be in 9:16, so it's a social media shareable story. Okay, if you choose it in 16:9, it's gonna be like movies, like my screen right now. But in 9:16 is better for me, and I want the audio option on for me to hear audio in the story. So once you adjust your settings the way you want them, please leave a thumbs up too for us to know that you're with us. Okay, that's amazing. Okay, it says that it's gonna cost 2,800 credits. It's quite expensive, but it's all right. You all have 10,000, which is cool.
So for everyone, just make your determination if you want that, right? You can make it shorter. If you go down to how expensive would it be if it was like 5 seconds?
It will tell you. So if you click on 5, it's
It's half.
1,400.
So you have 10K between yesterday and today and what you want to build. So just use your judgment, whatever you want, right? So just want you to be aware so that you don't accidentally lose 3K. Choose whatever you want. And maybe at the end of the session, share it on social media, we'll download it and share what you've created just so that you can just compartmentalize and see your virtual world. Now we're going to see our world. And then we're going to create our full avatar animation with ElevenLabs. But that is the last step, just know.
Yeah. So once you're done setting up all the settings, you have your prompt, you click on generate, and it takes about 2 to 3 minutes to be generated, which is fine. We will hopefully watch my result in a few, and if you do share yours on social media, don't forget to tag us and to say that you created this with us. The last thing that I wanted to say before we can view the result is at Ministudio we are a group of artists, neuropsychologists, Emmy-nominated artists that create ready-made films, music videos that you can directly star in after having created your avatar. Maybe you have noticed this. So when you go on ministudio.com, you get a full catalog to choose from. So we just taught you the recipe to create your own films. And if you want to, go to explore all these themes. You have calm bedtime, happy morning, happy birthday songs, it's okay to be kindness. Many types of songs and films that teach your kids social emotional learning and beautiful stuff. So if you wanna explore them, please feel free to do this at your own time. We would be really happy if you purchase some films and you see the result for yourself. Anyway, okay, we are about 25% here. We're just gonna wait for it to be generated. Maybe meanwhile we can see if someone's facing some problem, or is it fine? Okay, so we should now all be waiting for our results. It is very powerful when kids see themselves as avatars, as cartoon characters in a film. It is very powerful psychologically speaking. So you can use this tool later on to teach your kids values, to make their dreams come true. I have my cousin who had the dream of jumping from Burj Khalifa with a parachute. And using these tools, I was able to create his avatar on Ministudio and have him do that. So he was really happy to see that. And as Yumna mentioned in the beginning, her uncle made her imaginary friends and dreams come into life on the Ministudio show that all of you are probably familiar with. So she had the dream of doing this to all the kids of the world, and today on Ministudio it's possible. So we hope you make use of this beautiful tool as much as you want.
Amazing. Now, what we're gonna do, I just want to check now until this appears. I love the hearts. Let's just make sure this appears and everyone has this, can internalize it and use it, because we just created a virtual world. We just took a drawing and converted it into a world. Towards the end of this, now we're going to switch over to Joseph's session, where we're going to create voice and video. And at the end, we're going to return back to the Ministudio part, which has been digesting all the accounts and has upgraded and digested all the accounts. And it's going to kind of come to life at the end of the session. Like we said, by 9, we'll be fine. So if everyone has started this, please leave a thumb up to see the virtual world. And if you can see the virtual world, please leave a heart. Oh, Rama has a heart. Perfect, exactly. We're all on the same page.
Happy birthday!
Okay, thank you so much, guys.
Imagine building a movie now. You know what it takes to build a movie. So I'm not going to say your bakery anymore. For whatever it is that you're building, if you want to create that hyper-realistic video, it's what we did yesterday. You can see the recap in yesterday. If you want to create a virtual world, now you know how Toy Story and Pixar and all of them build their things. Now, obviously, they spent on very expensive things, and now we're doing it all from within credits that we're obtaining. But that's a skill, that's an achievement for us to know how it's happening and do it. And the cool thing for, I don't know how else to say it, after this week ما حدا رح يتفلسف علينا بقى. You know, if you want to work with a developer and they tell you, hey, it costs $10,000 to build this thing, hey, we can do it for like $20. So that's the cool thing, whether you at least have that knowledge or you just do it yourself. So now that we've created a world where we didn't fully control the elements and the components, the voice. So if you want to have, for example, a Saudi Eastern province accent, you can't easily do it. So if you don't know how to do this yet, having the specific accent with a specific animation, please leave leave an O. Hello, we'll have fun with the O. Excellent. So we're going to learn to do this. Let's pass it over to you, Joseph. We'll have your session, and then at the end of the session, we'll return to the Ministudio world, and we'll have our own avatars that we can add into the virtual world that we created. And that's going to be a fun Saturday night. Achievement unlocked.
Thank you so much, Roy. So can you hear me? Can you see me? Is it all good?
Yep.
Oh, perfect. So, first of all, thank you so much for having me. I know it's Saturday, almost night, so I will try to be as concise and as slow just to keep pace with everybody. And again, happy to be here. Just one note. I'm not sure how much time we will have, so if you are really serious and there are any avatars or voice agents that you would like to incorporate into your platform, hit me on the LinkedIn. I'm more than happy to collaborate with you even beyond this particular session. So therefore, if you are building some real product or you have real business use case, let me know. I'm looking for the partners and developers like yourself. Good. So let's do following. I'm currently sharing my screen. And what I would like to show you first is what we can actually build on the end of the session. Again, depending how quickly we can go through it. But this is the first demo. This is the one that you will be able to build using ElevenLabs. ElevenLabs is a agentic voice platform. What it means is that you can either choose existing voice or use your own and create real-time two-way conversational agent. We will actually build a sample for the job interview preparation coach. And this is the sample that we will build together. This is the sample page. It can be your page, whatever page it might be.
And there is a way, for everyone, you don't need to do anything. So you're just going to learn, you're going to see what you're going to do, and then you're going to do. Exactly. So right now, all we need to do is just like watch what it is that we're going to create so that we understand what the end product is.
Thank you so much, Roy. So let me click to start the call. I will activate my microphone.
Hi, I'm your interview practice coach. Tell me the role you're preparing for, and we'll run a quick mock interview together.
Yeah, so I'm preparing a role of the project manager.
Great. Project manager is a fantastic role. Let's start with a common question. Can you tell me about a time you faced a significant challenge on a project and how you overcame it?
Absolutely. So let me actually stop the demo right now. Just to give you a sense that we will build this sort of agent with using your voice, using everything together without any code. And I think that's the magic thing.
And by the way, whatever you build does not have to sound like a cowboy where if you answer incorrectly, you might get shot.
And we can even do it in Arabic. I will show you in a few minutes how to actually do that. If we will have time, we will actually level this up. And let me keep, this is the second demo where we will add into the voice that you heard and the conversation, actually the real-time avatar. Let me activate my microphone.
Hi, I'm your interview practice coach. Tell me the role you're preparing for, and we'll run a quick mock interview together.
Yeah, I would like to be a truck driver.
That's great. Truck driving is a vital role. Let's start with your first question. Can you tell me about your experience with vehicle maintenance and safety checks?
That's a really good question. I never actually had that. Is this a requirement?
It's a common question for truck driving roles, as safety is paramount. How would you approach learning about and performing vehicle maintenances and safety checks if you were hired?
So let me stop here. So this is just the sample, what we will actually build together.
One little thing, Joseph. First of all, if everyone is like, how the hell do I build this? I never imagined I would be able to build this. Please leave an O. Yeah, cool. Me either. But also for just a small Q&A that you had before, if you want to know how you're going to save the video that you created earlier, we're actually going to be able to get back to it at the end of the session, make sure that your video can be saved. All right, so let's create this avatar.
Perfect. So we will actually start with the creation of an account at ElevenLabs.io. There is a first message, Roy, if you can actually please pass it to the team.
Yep, it's in the chat, just ElevenLabs.io. By the way, everyone, we did our best to try to get free credits. They said yes, and they said no, then they said who's in their hackathon, then they said, how do we know they're not bots? And we said, there's a Guinness World Record, there's an blah, blah, forensic auditor. So we're going to do everything with a free plan. And then at any point, when someone actually wants to build with this and wants the free credits and whatnot, we'll send a poll, put a poll up so you can put your info. And then we'll just send it back to them to see if we can get those credits to you. So don't create, don't upgrade, don't do anything right now. No need to spend money on it. Just understand what we're going to create. The whole point is to be able to create virtual worlds together today.
Thank you so much, Roy. Good. So to sign up, as usual, click sign up button on the top right side of the page. The easiest way is to use sign up with Google, but I already have so many accounts. So let me create one using email.
Everybody, please leave a thumb up or ta-da once you complete creating your account. Wow, some people are really fast. I'm going to log in. Okay, so I'm going to create an account just in case so I can help debug. Wow, great. I'm signing up right now to the free account. So signing up in general, and then when they're going to tell me, do you want to pay? I'm going to say no.
Exactly. So let's do it together. Good. Once you authenticate, you will be at this screen where you can choose a platform. We will come back to that. ElevenLabs do offer 3 different parts of the system. So for all of you, choose 11 Creative on the left side.
Wait, quick
Click.
pause. If you are at the screen, 11 Creative, please leave a thumb up. We have some O's. Please let us know what you see in the Q&A, and then we'll be able to support. It might just be a question of time. You have an account, you want to sign in, blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
I'll keep an eye on the Q&A.
Thank you, right? So again, choose 11 creative. Is the
Oh, wait,
box on
maybe
the left?
Joseph, give it 30 seconds just so that we're sure that we're all moving it. It's the fastest way is to go slow. Okay, so ElevenLab might be having server issues as well. Like I'm saying, we still have 3,600 people dialed in at 6. We're still on building cool things. 11 Labs is not used to having that many accounts at the same time. So they're going to have to trickle in. It's not just 11 Labs, nor Magnific, nor Ministudio. We're realizing that we're the wacko ones all dialing in at the same time. The world is not used to this. So give it time. Let's give it another 45 seconds while we try to get logins in place. And then when you get to that page, let's wait a little bit. Slow is fast. Then please leave either a ta-da or an O.
Oh, so many taras.
It's just a question of time. So a lot of people are not expecting that server load.
Yeah. ElevenLabs is a $1 billion company.
It's a $1
And
billion
still,
company that's still, exactly.
yeah.
Now, by the way, we have a prayer break, the second prayer break from 8:10 to 8:20.
Mhm.
So what we will do is whoever's behind will be able to, the servers will catch up of ElevenLabs. And by the way, we heard from Ministudio that their servers have caught up as well. So we're good. We're exactly where we want to be. We already created our first virtual world, and now we're creating our entire avatar all within those 3 hours. So the logins are a pain in the butt, but the creation is the magic. So let's continue because we have 80% here, and then we'll continue with the rest, other 20%, once we're past the break.
So just provide your name. There is a terms and conditions that you are at least 18 years old. Click next. Now there will be 2 or 3 screens asking for some personalization.
So
There
one
is no.
small thing, Joseph, is that I'm seeing some O's, and part of me is wondering, like, I'm not 18. What can I say? Say yes, you're 18 or not. It's not my place to say, and we're recorded. So
Yeah.
for those of you who are facing that problem, I'm sorry. For everybody else with O's for the creation of the account, that's going to get resolved by 8:25, I guess. Okay, let's keep going.
Good. So feel free to actually skip these personalizations. It doesn't have any impact into what we will do later. So let's click skip. There is another one. What you would like to do with ElevenLabs, feel free to skip it. Now, the platform is asking to purchase some of the packages. On the bottom left side, there is a button in the middle called skip. Again, skip, so all of us have the free account.
So if everybody is at this place, you've just skipped, and this is loading, keep the thumb up. Wonderful.
Oh, amazing.
See?
Good. Let's give 5 more seconds. Let me show you. For some browsers, the sidebar is hidden like this. So for the better orientation, feel free to click open sidebar icon here on the top.
Please leave a ta-da if you've opened the sidebar at the top. Okay.
Perfect. And here on the left side, you can actually see the 11 creative, 11 agents, and 11 API. Now it's actually a good time just to give you a little bit of background of the ElevenLabs. So traditionally, ElevenLabs was created in order to have hyper-realistic voices. Now, over time, they build more functionalities that you can even create the images and videos. But during this session, we will only use the voice capability of ElevenLabs. Now, we will start with 11 Creative. So this is the section where you can take the voice that you like with a text and generate an audio file. So let's dig into that. So first of all, everybody, on the top left, there is a drop down for the 11 Creative, 11 Agents, and 11 API. Everybody click 11 Creative. Put thumbs up if you are there. I can see lots of thumbs ups. Perfect. And click the second option called Voices. This is where we will explore voices that are available out of the box in ElevenLabs. Let's start with the language. So you can filter by language. As I'm not Arabic speaker, let me choose English. So I will type here English, and the system will show me more than 7,000 voices. But if you like, you can change the language and put here Arabic. There is 2,400 Arabic voices to choose from. So I will go back to English. And let's play few. So let's listen to Adam. Just click on the Adam stone.
The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do.
If for everyone who's able to get to Adam Stone, please click thumb up. Okay.
And if you see a different name, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's fine. And also on the O's, please let us know what it is. And if anyone recognizes who came up with that quote, the people who think they can actually change the world are the ones who actually do, please put it in the Q&A.
So you can actually see the type of voice. So in this example, it's narration, which is more the performative type of voice. But there are possibilities, for example, for social media. So let me listen to Brian.
Greetings. I am here for all your social media needs. Perfect to use for narration, storytelling, podcasts, audiobooks, voiceovers, and more.
There is an education type of voice.
This is a sample recording of my voice. I am reading these sentences aloud so that you can hear the tone, pace, and overall sound of how I speak.
Now, we can go even deeper. So, for example, in English, there are certain accents. So, for example, if you like Irish English, there are 78 voices. Let me choose Patrick.
When we seek to discover the best in others, we somehow bring out the best in ourselves.
If we will dig even further, there is a possibility of choosing the gender of the voice. So we have English, Irish, and let me choose female Irish. Oh, there are a number. For example, Zoe.
Waterfalls are nature's laughter, cascading joy in sparkling streams.
Everybody's really loving this, Joseph. And great that you've paused here because everybody's caught up on the various accents. Now, if everyone is not getting instantly the everything that he did, but everyone can explore on their own and then try, and probably have already started to do this. Let's keep going. Well done. Oh, it's 8:10. Should we take a 10-minute prayer break? And for anyone who's not able to create an account, please try it again and try to get to this page. So create your account, go back to the number one, create your account. Number two, expand this little thing. Number three, go to the creative. And then number four, go to the voices. And then you should be able to see this. And if you are, while you're creating your account, over the next 10 minutes, please leave a thumb up. One thing that we're going to do during that time as well is we're going to take advantage. So if you, for anyone, of course, we have our prayer break. We're not going to progress with anything for the next 10 minutes until 8:21. But we're also going to make sure that we can reconnect anything that's like behind server-wise. So I wanted to also ask everyone to catch up. So get your account here until this becomes a heart. And then also, if you could please go to Ministudio.com, create your account again there, now that the servers have digested everything, and then let us know if you can get to the place where you create your account and you can see your character. I'm going to put the Ministudio.com in the chat. So now we're just wrapping up on the creation of accounts, and we would be done with 3 out of 4 because there will still be HeyGen, because after the voice will be the animation of the character through HeyGen. But imagine how much we're learning just every single day, and just today even. So on Ministudio.com, if you could please go and create an account and make sure that you can upload the picture that you want, and we'll see it come to life.
Should we explore more voices on the meantime? For example, we can choose Arabic.
Let's get to that in just a moment. I would just love to make sure that we have the account creation, which has been our main challenge, go through. Because once we get past this stuff, khalas, we're in clear and good territory. I'm creating a new account on Ministudio right now.
So many O's.
No, we're getting there. So check if Eve, are you with us?
Yes.
I'd like to. I have my account on Ministudio, and you had shared at some point the place where we need to go to add a character if it's not under my characters.
Yeah.
Where would I go?
You can click on my characters first if you haven't created any. And it will tell you to explore our films. So when you click explore films, yeah, it will take you to our library once you click on any of them,
Like this one?
yeah,
Okay.
okay, it will tell you above the personalize this film button, you have starring add child and add parent. So you can click on add child, for example, and this is
Oh,
where it will tell you please create a character because you don't have one.
maybe I should put add parent.
It's the same. It's no problem
Okay.
because the aim of this is to have a character in your library. That's it.
Okay. I am 42 years old, everyone. I have brown hair and brown eyes. I sound like the. Oh, here we go. I felt like Walter White for a second. For a second. Hi, I'm Walter White. I live in whatever address Eastern Village compound be at.
Now your character is saved in your library. So now if you go to my characters,
Okay.
now
Should I make
go,
my film or just go back to my characters?
yeah, not if you want to purchase a film, you can, but if you go to my characters, now you have it. So that's where
Okay.
you can download your character. Yeah.
So for everyone, please leave a thumb up. That's Roy, 42 years old, child. Great. We're seeing thumbs up. We're seeing very few O's, mostly thumbs up. Does a thumb up mean that you're creating your character? So I'm just going to go through it one last time if you don't have it here. So you go back to home and you pick any of the movies and then you add your character. Let me just do it one more time. Back to home. Pick any of the movies and then click add main character.
Because the purpose of this on the Ministudio platform is for you to star in one of our films. But for the sake of this exercise, we told you to download your avatar and use it on Magnific. But usually you would create your avatar to use it on Ministudio and have yourself star in one of our films. Or your kids or whatever.
ليش لا؟
إيه طبعا.
إيه؟ So now if everyone has a character on Ministudio, please leave a thumb up. All right, there, see? It all ends up working in the end. If you have both your account on ElevenLabs and your character on Ministudio, please leave it ta-da. There we go. We have a few O's. They'll get fixed. But we know what to do. At the end of the session, we're going to reconnect that character to Magnific so that they can come in the video and then we can download it. Let's give it maybe one more time for until we return from break. We're all on the same page. We're creating a virtual world and we have the voice. We're going to select the voice and then we're going to create the character.
Yeah.
And then we're going to bring them to
We will
life.
create an agent. It's not only that we are creating a video that is offline and generated once. We are creating something interactive, something live that is responding to us in the real time.
I think so. No, I don't know if some of these O's are like, oh my God. Or they're like, I don't have my account ready yet. Okay, so we're ready to return. Back over to you, Joseph. Everybody,
So
if you can see, if you're at the same page as where Joseph is, so back from Ministudio into this page, please leave a clap. Okay.
good. So before the break, we explored English voices. As I said, there is full Arabic support, so you can actually choose and play in your own time with the voices, and you can look into Arabic, anything between Egyptian, Gulf, Lebanese, Bahrain, Kuwait. There are so many options and so many options to play. So let's quickly test how to create a speech out of text. So on the left side, there is a section called pinned. Below, there is an option called text to speech. So click that option.
So for everybody who's clicked text to speech, and you see text to speech here, please leave a thumb up. Okay.
Good. So now, in the box in the middle, we will just put any text that we would like. I have this simple text, testing, 1, 2, 3. You can put whatever you want. It's just a text that that AI will actually read for you. On the right side, choose a voice. You know, that I really like my cowboys. So I can go to the Explore tab and actually search for Chuck Miller, which is our very our favorite cowboy.
The rain didn't come that year. We watched the corn turn to paper and the sky turn to dust.
So I will choose that one by clicking on the voice that I like, but you can choose whatever voice you want.
When everybody, once you've selected your Smallale, Chuck Miller, or whoever you want, please leave a thumb up.
Good. We do actually control not only the voice.
We have some O's. Joseph, I'm inclined to think that it's about clicking on the text to speech. So for everybody, when you have, I'm assuming that you have this open, and I want to make sure that you see this button and that you've clicked on it. And then after this, you can just go and play around with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, back over to you, Joseph.
Thank you. So it's not only that we have the voice, we can play with the speed, with stability, that would actually make the voice more alive, similarity, adding a little bit of randomness in the style and delivery of the voice, and also the style exaggeration. So if I just put speed 1 and click generate speech, now the AI will generate that from using this text, and our cowboy voice will generate this.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Why did the chatbot break up with the calculator? It said their relationship just didn't add up. All right, mic check complete. Let's get hacking.
Now, if you would
that's
like
not Chuck Miller, that's Chuck Norris.
Is it a Norris?
Bad joke. That's a daddy joke. That's a 42-year-old daddy joke. But for everybody who's created a voice and you can hear it, please leave a tada. Okay, we're getting there. We're having fun. We're seeing some O's. Good. For anyone with O's, please leave in the Q&A where we're getting stuck. But the thing is, you don't have to get Chuck Miller's voice. You can, as long as you have a voice.
Yeah.
Then you can play with the speed and stability and similarity later, but just get any voice running. Doesn't have to be Chuck Norris.
Good. let me show you something that is only available on the paid version. So I will switch to my paid account. And I will show you that you can actually clone your own voice.
So if anybody cares to clone their own voice for their project, be careful. That's going to be under the paid version. It's good for you to know that this exists. Absolutely no reason to actually have to, upgrade for this, but know it exists.
Exactly. And it's really, really easy. So if we will go back to the voices, there is a section called My Voices. Let me click on that. And in this section, there is a Create New Voice. Let me just click on that. And ElevenLabs do support something called voice design. So you can actually prompt and create a voice that you would like to have somebody with a deep belly type of voice or more cheerful American or whatever it is. You can actually prompt. Or you
One
can...
sec, Joseph. For anyone leaving an O, it's because we're showing, don't need to do this. We're just showing how to clone your voice for those who care to do that, because it is under the paid version, and we're not showing the paid version because we couldn't get free credits from ElevenLabs. By the way, I'm going to follow up with them tonight. But no need for any O's, because we're just watching what this thing can do so that you know this exists.
Yeah. So let me click Clone My Voice, and I can either record an audio or I can upload. I do have a voice sample, which is my own voice.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
I will just upload the sample. Click Next. It will just take a few seconds. We'll provide Joseph's voice. Accept the terms and conditions, and boom. Oh, need to choose a language that I use.
While you're doing this, Joseph, keep going. But for anyone with O's, you're not supposed to be following this. This is just under the paid version. This is just how you can clone your voice if this is something that you care to do for your project. It's just an FYI.
Exactly. Now, the voice has been created. So if I go back to the text-to-speech that we used with our cowboy voice, we can actually use exactly the same text. And I can choose my voice that I just created. Choose that one and generate a speech.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Why did the chatbot break up with the calculator? It said their relationship just didn't add up. All right, mic check complete. Let's get hacking.
So as you can see, now the platform is becoming really, really personalized. As you can add your voice, you can automatically generate, and not only just two sentences, it could be longer form content. So you can easily generate 1 hour worth of text. And you can combine the different tools like ChatGPT to create a long block of text out of which you can create a podcast in the ElevenLabs. There are so many options when you start to combine the tools around to create a huge amount of value. Now, let's actually together create. We learn about the voices. We learn how to clone it. I will go back to my free account. And now we will create an agent, a speaking agent together. So on the top left, where you see 11 creative, select 11 agents. The second option, 11 agents, and click on it. Please put a thumbs up if that is clear and if you can see that.
Okay, just stay here, Joseph, for a second. Woohoo!
Yeah, you see, my instructions are crystal clear.
Joseph, I'm taking a break tomorrow. You're gonna replace me as the as the moderator.
Well done, well done. Good. So again, as you can see, my side panel actually minified. So let me click again. If your side panel is closed like this, click on the icon Open Sidebar. Good. So this is the place where we will create our own agent. In order to do that, there is a section called Agents, and below that is plus Create Agent. So let's all of us click on that.
You lost people.
So again, make sure that first of all, you choose 11 agents and click on that. That's a step number 1.
If you're on 11 agents, for everyone, please leave a ta-da. And if you can see this page, please leave a ta-da.
Perfect.
Okay, so next instruction.
Now, sometimes the sidebar is collapsed like this, that you can see only the icons. Click on the Open Sidebar, this small icon on the left of the agents. If I click on that, it will expand the menu. Do you see the same on your page?
If you do see it, ta-da. Joseph, you are very popular.
Well done, well done.
Only second to Rama.
Good. So please click Create Agent.
So now you're going to create your agent.
Correct. I'm clicking Create an Agent. Here, you do have an option to browse a template. There are pre-built templates that you can use, or choose personalized assistant or business agent. But we will use actually the option on the bottom, blank agent.
So everyone, if you are on blank
scratch.
agent, if you're on blank agent, please leave a heart. And once you click on it, let's stay with a heart. Okay, we're good. Blank agent.
Let's click on that and provide the agent name. So, as if you remember on the beginning of the session, we actually had a demo of the interview coach where you can practice with the agent. So we will call it interview coach. So put into agent name, interview coach. If you want to create something else, obviously you can. So it's really up to you. And click the button Create Agent. Good. So all of us should be on this page where you will see the spotlight. On the top left side, there is an interview coach or whatever name you put in available. Please put thumbs up if you are here. Few O's.
On the O's, just let us know what is up in the Q&A. But so far, we can keep proceeding.
Good. So now we will customize the agent itself. So under the configure, the first option is called agent. Click on that. On the left side, just below the configure, there is a button called agent. Here, we will provide two things, the system prompt and the first message. So Roy, if you can send the system prompt.
Yes, coming up.
So let me paste a system prompt.
No, I got it. System prompt is prompt which number?
4.
You got it. I got it. You are a friendly, encouraging interview coach. Let me read more. And should we include first message? Hi, I'm your interview practice coach.
So the first message is going into the second field. So include that into the chat, and everybody should copy the system prompt into the system prompt.
Oh, okay. Understood.
And the first message just below that.
Okay, so everybody, please paste inside system prompt this message that I just put, just here. And once you do, a thumb up. Okay, everybody, now that you've done it, we're going to put in the second prompt under first message. Please enter and paste this. Now, Joseph, maybe explain, if we want to create agents, why are these the rules that you selected?
I just use it as an example.
No, but like rules, if the candidate hasn't named a role yet, ask for what role they're prepared before anything else. Like, why is it that you put certain rules?
Yeah. So the system prompt and the rules are actually framing the discussion, because what is actually happening is once you provide any sort of answer, the large language model would take the rules and generate the next question. And these rules are governing how the next question is being created. So for example, if I will change the prompt, then it will be respond only in 5 words. The agent will always only respond in 5 words. If I will put 1 till 3 sentences, the response by the agent is longer. So this system prompt will give you like a good start, and then you can start to play with it. Feel free to change maybe the rule from 1 to 3 sentences just to 1 sentence. Or you can, instead of give brief and specific feedback, it could be don't give any feedback. It will always only respond in the question, with a question.
So for everyone, as you're creating, if you want to create this, if you want to create, let's say, a customer support avatar, this is a great opportunity to be able to, for example, go to Claude projects, create a project, keep memory off, put in all of the content things about your product. That becomes your world of information. Create the voice, and then soon we're going to create the face. And now you can attach this to the Claude project, and now you have an automated customer support agent. How cool is it that we're covering this? And how cool is it that we're creating a virtual world from our own drawings? Not a bad Saturday night. Okay, we're good. So for everyone who's pasted this here, the first prompt that I put, and then the message, hi, I'm your interview practice coach, please leave a thumb up. Okay.
Few O's.
So the O's, it's mostly just a bit of a recap.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe for anyone who's putting an O, please leave a ta-da. Well, don't leave it yet. If you're not on this page. Okay, these are your O's. If it's something else, please leave it in the Q&A. But it's mostly the tadas. So maybe, can you just return back to this page?
So let me start again. If you click, you will have here 11 agents. This is your second option. Mm-hmm. I will click on that. If, as we created an interview coach, I already have an option under the agents for to choose the interview coach that we created a few minutes ago. If you don't have it here, you will have an option to create a new agent, or you can click a plus button if you would like to have more agents.
Yeah, let's pick any for now, just also for time purposes, because also know that you're lower on time.
Good. Now, in order to configure the agent and provide the system prompt and the first message, under the configure, click agent. And now this is where we've been 1 minute
That's
ago.
what it was. So whoever missed the agent, this is what it is. And now please leave. I'm seeing Taraz, the 2 prompts, and let's move forward. It was just this one instruction that was missing, that went too fast.
Good. Now, you will assign, so we have the system prompt, we have the first message. Let's now assign the voice. So, as everybody loves our Chuck Miller, let me choose.
Let's try an Arabic voice. Let's try the Saudi accent that we were looking at.
We can. Now, this is where it becomes interesting. So, let me choose Arabic. Let me choose. So, do you want to have Saudi?
Yeah, we had looked at Maryam, I think her name is, under Saudi gender female. So here you can play around with it and create whatever you want. You don't have to go into the Saudi accent, but I thought it was cool to get an accent from الشرقية.
من القاهرة للرياض ومن بغداد للرباط. أنا صوتك بكل المشاعر، بالحب، بالثقة، بالقلق، الحزن والفرح، للحكاية اللي بتحب تسمعها وبجميع اللهجات.
This is an Egyptian accent. We have a lot of Egyptians who are just saying, yes, love this.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. صوت واضح
الحياة مليئة باللحظات الصغيرة التي تصنع الفرق الكبير. أحيانا تكفي ابتسامة أو كلمة طيبة لتغير يومك ويوم شخص آخر.
Oh, try. Let's keep going. Okay. Just also want to be mindful, because if we can possibly finish and get the Ministudio character back, so I want to try to save time. Also, we also still have HeyGen to get through.
So I'm actually going back to English, so we can generate, because the agent will start to speak Arabic if I choose the Arabic language. So let me go back to English. So we have the same, and let me choose, for example, Maya.
Excuse me. Who gave you permission to look this fabulous on a Monday?
Good. So we are choosing, now we have Maya as the voice. So put everybody a thumbs up if you know how to change the voice.
Pick the voice you want, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It's really up to you.
But yeah, let's keep the thumbs up now going, because we want to create our avatar. Khalas, once you create it, you're exactly where you want to be.
So if you are choosing, if you're creating an agent in Arabic, there is a language section. So you will change the language from English to Arabic. And now we are ready to play with our agent. So click Publish button, which is on the top right side. Click Publish. It will show us a difference, what we actually customize. And click Publish again.
So everybody, if you've published, no, we're getting, just show where the Publish button is one more time.
So on the top right, there is the big black Publish button.
Super.
And now it's time to actually play with our agent. So if you don't see this glowing orb, there is a button called Preview. So you can turn off or on the preview. So let's make sure that everybody see this glowing orb?
If you see the orb, please leave a ta-da or a thumb up. Mix.
Perfect. So now if you click this black headphones button.
If you're seeing an O, it's because you didn't click publish. Anyone who didn't click publish, please click publish.
Here.
Okay.
If you click this button, the system will connect, activate the microphone.
Hi, I'm your interview practice coach. Tell me the role you're preparing for, and we'll run a quick mock interview together.
So I'm going to be a shop assistant with a large retail chain in Saudi.
That's great. A shop assistant role is an excellent opportunity. Let's start with a common interview question for retail positions. Can you tell me about a time you provided excellent customer service?
Can you please say it again?
Certainly. The question is, can you tell me about a time you provided excellent customer service?
At the hackathon. At the
So,
hackathon.
what we actually now created is the real-time conversational agent that is following our instructions, asking the first question, and you can actually play with it. I think the key is that this is like a starting template, but now you can change the prompt, you can change the voice, you can play with the first message, because that is giving the user the framework to think about how to respond. So the first message is actually the key, not necessarily for the AI, but for your user to understand what I can ask. If I'm telling the user, hey, I'm interview practice coach, I do understand what I can ask. So let's stop here. Are there, just put heart if this all makes sense, if you are at the same page as I am. 50-50 O's to hearts.
For anyone with an O, we're not seeing the reason in the Q&A. I think you're at the last step. It's about publishing, I think, but just let us know what it is exactly, because we'll take just one iteration, and then we're going to connect an avatar to it. So some people can only see text and no voice.
If there is a dialogue to approve your microphone, if you did not accept or allow the microphone, or for whatever reason you don't have microphone connected to your system, it will show you just text. But still, you can have a text conversation with your agent.
Perfect.
So
it's just connecting your microphone. There was a pop-up here in Joseph's thing that just said, would you like to activate? And it said, yes, I activate. And then this is basically what's going to get you the orb and the voice in. But this basically here, it's more than, you have full control now over text-to-speech, speech-to-text, interpretation layer between the two, created by ElevenLabs, controlled by you through this interface without a line of code. Now that's a voice. We still need to put a face to it. Now, right, Joseph? Are we in the right? Am I in the right?
You are summarizing it perfectly.
Okay.
Now the question is about the timing, because we need to create a HeyGen account, connect it, and it will take some time. So how far we are in terms of the time?
So I think we have 3,100 people dialed in. If anybody needs to hop off and that doesn't apply, feel free to hop off right on time. With the steps that I still have left, and if you want to keep, it will keep going, even if it takes an extra 15 minutes. The goal is to be able to, step one, create a HeyGen account, like generative face, connect that to the voice, be done with this, have our avatar. And then connecting. Actually, you know what I'd like to do? Let's pause here for one quick second. And if it's okay with everyone, leave a thumb up if you have your character on ministudio.ai.com. Okay. It's a bit of context switching, but I just want to make sure that we close the loop on that. Joseph, how are you doing on time? Are you able to just take a 10-minute intermission and then continue for another 15, or are you tight on time?
I will need to leave in 15 minutes or so.
So let's do the HeyGen.
Yeah.
Let's wrap that up properly, and then we'll have space on the Ministudio front.
Perfect. Good.
And then I have my Malakat Tawu order that's basically going to be coming.
You need to give me a little bit more context.
Malakat Tawu is a very delicious tawu.
I'm here in Malaga, in Spain, so I'm looking forward.
Chicken, not shawarma, but tawu.
Ah, okay. I'm sorry that I'm missing a little bit of cultural context.
I'm hungry. Yeah, let's get HeyGen. It's really worth it. It's really cool.
Yeah. Good. So, guys, this is the last account of the day. You can still create a free HeyGen account. So, if you can, Roy, please put an instruction.
Everybody, please go to HeyGen. Once you're there, let's get a thumb up. Let's be as attentive as we can. It's in the chat. Okay?
Good.
Just for everyone's sake, because I would love to be able to be as timely as possible for everyone. Okay.
Again, you can click on the HeyGen top right side, sign in. Click on that.
Even if you don't have an account, you sign in?
Exactly. You can use your Google, Apple. In my case, I will do email. Let me get a magic link.
Everyone, thank you for so much love, for the patience. It's so much in 4 days. So much. But really, with all of these skills, there's no way we're, as a community, not at the top of the knowledge base in the AI world. But the thing is, you gotta practice it. So that's where, when I was I sent the email saying, hey, it's a sacrificing one weekend to actually to actually put it all into a project. And when you submit your project, have a good hero image and a 2-minute video demo with your voice explaining what you did. It's a point of pride, and it makes a big difference when in the future someone wants to come and say, hey, I love what you did. I'd love to be hire you for something, or can I learn more about what you did, or can you I want exactly this, but adjust it a little bit. So let's go. Are we going with the free plan?
Good. We are going with the free plan. Now, there are, again, few questions about how you find HeyGen, items like that. Feel free just to choose any. It doesn't have any impact. So I will choose social media, click continue, grow my creator channel as an example, click submit. So all of us should be now at this page. You can see the different abilities to create full-fledged videos using the avatar. Just put thumbs up if you are here.
Perfect.
Good. So on the left side, let me just give you a quick rundown of the sections. So the avatars, this is where you can utilize the existing avatars of the HeyGen or create your own. So click the second option, avatars, and click second option inside of it called avatars. So you should see avatar, avatars.
Once you click on
on that.
avatar, please leave a thumb up once you see this page. Okay, same place.
Amazing. Now, we will actually clone ourselves. So there is an option to clone a real person. And if it sounds like a sci-fi, 2 years ago, it would be a sci-fi. So let's click an option to clone a real person.
So now, does everybody understand when you see these videos on Instagram or TikTok and you're like, fake AI? Yeah. Now we see. Now you recognize it and you're like, oh, HeyGen. ElevenLabs.
So if you do have a camera and microphone connected properly, you will actually start to see yourself. You can actually record it via phone, but you can actually start, you will see yourself. Now, just for the sake of time, let me actually quickly walk you through this process. It will take just 1 minute. And if there are any challenges with your device, you can do it later. It's completely up to you. So I'm clicking, I'm ready. And it will show me. So typically, when you are creating your own avatar, it is not suggested to move like this, go to the side to side or front to back. Try to be stay still, but feel free to be expressive. Use your hands and be expressive in a way. So now the HeyGen will show me a security question, security number and quick text to read. So let me do it together with you. I will click start recording. 41. Hi there. I'm speaking with lots of energy while saying natural and confident. This helps HeyGen to capture my voice, my expressions, and my emotions, so my avatar can behave just like me in any of the videos. For quick updates to the full presentations, my avatar is ready to help and to create amazing videos in minutes. I will click stop recording. You see? It takes only 29 seconds to actually create a new avatar.
Just
Before
for
I go
everyone with
forward,
the O's, I'm not sure if the O is like, I'm not there or like, oh my God. Just a quick reminder, when you create your account, you go to avatar, the second option, and then you go to avatars, the second option, and then you clone your voice, yourself, and then just follow the instructions. Okay, back over to you, Joseph.
yeah, you will just put the name of your avatar and click create avatar. The HeyGen will actually offer to create a variation of yourself. So it's not only that it's yourself, you can have a multiple looks created just from this video. It's really, really cool. So let me actually choose the Studio Streamer option, where the system will automatically take the video that was taken by me and using generative AI to actually change the different clothes that I'm actually wearing. So I will choose that and click Generate 5 looks.
So you've created the clone of yourself, and then you've selected the 5 looks. The idea is to have those 5 looks on you.
Is
that right?
Okay. Yeah.
This is sci-fi, Joseph. This is really cool. This is one of those moments.
Now, as our avatar is being created, there is a way to generate the videos using the avatar that we just prepared. And it's inside of the AI studio. So let me just, while the avatars are being created, it's about 3 minutes to be done. Or
So just
it will take about.
one quick check. For everyone who has created an avatar, or if you don't want to do it, you don't need to do it. But for everyone who's like past that point from understanding or has created, please leave a thumb up. Excellent. Wow. And then for everyone who has gone and selected, you know, those 5 costumes, not costumes, but like scenes, please leave a ta-da. Okay. It's a sea of ta-das and thumbs ups, a few O's of like, okay, I didn't see the transition of how you moved to the 5 scenes. Keep in mind that maybe if you could just show it real quick one more time, Joseph, without like keep yours being created, but maybe in a new tab. What do you click on? What do you click on? What do you click on in a new tab?
Yeah, it's inside
the studio.
Yeah,
it's okay. Keep going. We're good. Anyways, we have the recording, and anyways, we're in a good place.
Yeah. Now, while the avatars are being created, let me just give you a quick rundown of the AI studio. So this is, again, where you will take your avatar, provide a text or different scenes, and create a video out of that. So on the left side, you will have a script section. So you can copy and paste any sort of script. On the right side are the looks. So this is the one that was captured, and those additional 5 are being generated. So currently we are at 55%. In the bottom, you are able to create different scenes. What it means is that you can have a full screen avatar. The second scene could be a text with a small avatar on the bottom right. So you can mix and match how you will create the full video by splitting it down into the scenes. And when you're ready, you can generate the video on the top right. There is a button to generate. So our looks are still being created. Now it's time to do one thing. So if you remember on the beginning of the session, I showed you this demo, this one, where you see the avatar from the HeyGen and you hear the agent speaking to you in the real time. So the agent was the ElevenLabs, the avatar is the HeyGen. Now, with a free account from ElevenLabs, unfortunately, you can't create the combination of these 2. So I can show you as a quick walkthrough how to do it, but the paid account is required for it. So therefore, we will not do it together. I will just show it quickly how it's done. Please, thumbs up if it makes sense what I just said.
You're awesome, Joseph.
Got some thumbs ups, some O's, hearts. Should I repeat that, or what do you think?
No, keep going. Keep going. Now, show how you connect the 2.
Yeah. So, in order to connect it, there is a special version of HeyGen called Live Avatar.
So for everyone now, we're not going to do the same thing because this is the paid account. So just let's watch Joseph connect the 2 so that you know how this happens. And if it does apply to you, it does apply for a future business you want to build, you'll be able to create that whole avatar of yourselves and everything to market your business for $20 a month or whatever it is. And maybe once I send a picture to HeyGen and tell them, by the way, we have 3,000 people connected here, maybe we can start to get discounts from them, or same thing for ElevenLabs.
Thank you. And it's really, really simple. So you will click on to get API key. I don't know why they are calling that. You will authenticate using the HeyGen account. So you don't need any new account. Any HeyGen account would actually do that.
So wait, now you're in liveavatar.com.
It's liveavatar.com, which is a brand of HeyGen.
Okay, so it's a new site. I'm gonna put it in the chat for everyone. You don't need to do it because it's part of the liveavatar.com. It's part of the paid plan. Log in.
Correct.
Anyways, I'm taking notes right now and we have a note taker because this helps in the recap for tomorrow, everyone. Log in with your HeyGen account. Okay.
Yep. Now, you see in the playground avatars. This is the list of avatars that I have on this account and the voice agents.
So here you get to see all the avatars you created on HeyGen. But you get to see all the avatars that you have created on HeyGen. And what about the voices? Because you're bringing them on from ElevenLabs.
Exactly. So if I create a new, so I have the voice agents here. I will click Create New. There is a third-party agent, ElevenLabs. So you can choose that option. It will show me the connection. So this is the connection between the HeyGen and ElevenLabs. I already connected this account. So I have already the demo connection here. And it will show me all the voice agents that we already created. So where you create your interview coach, it will be listed here as an agent to import. And that's the way how you are taking the voice that you created with the text, with the instructions, combining it with the avatar and putting it together.
So by the way, everyone putting an O, no need to follow this because that's part of the paid account. This is for you just to know how you connect if you ever need to or want to. The avatar created by HeyGen with the voice agent created by ElevenLabs. Again, HeyGen is creating the face and the mouth movements. ElevenLabs is creating the voice, but the intelligence behind to be able to understand what is said and communicate in an intelligent way to respond based on the instructions you left while creating that voice.
That's amazing summary.
Now, liveavatar.com is the place where you can connect both. It's a sub-brand of HeyGen, so you just log in with the HeyGen paid account. And after you do this, it has a connector to ElevenLabs, where you can just import the voice from ElevenLabs with the avatar that you created in HeyGen and combine the two.
That's correct. And as a result, let me choose the Dexter. I will choose the imported interview coach Deep and start chat.
Hi. I'm your interview
second.
practice
For
coach.
everyone who got
Tell me the role you're
earlier,
preparing for.
It was because of this, the voice. So accepting. So he just did it very quickly. The accepting of the voice. So if you in the earlier thing in ElevenLabs, if you couldn't get the voice going but the text going, you could get the text going.
I'm your interview practice coach. Tell me the role you're preparing for, and we'll run a quick mock interview together.
So here we have that Chuck Norris voice from ElevenLabs. Remember? And we got this.
I'm ready when you are. What role are you preparing for?
So this is actually putting it all together. Now,
that's great. To help you best, could you please tell me what specific role you're preparing for? I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
I'm sorry. Let's stop the avatar because it's trying to speak to my ears. But again, this is showing you what is actually possible. So that's the end goal. If you see, if you would like to create real speaking avatar, have a visual, have a voice and brain, these two tools together is able to create that one for you.
For everyone who has created a voice on ElevenLabs, can you please leave a tada? Amazing. Amazing. A sea of tadas. For everyone who has created a avatar on HeyGen, can you please leave a clap? Yeah? 50-50, no, more than 50-50 on the creation of this. Maybe just let's see your avatar, Joseph, because you created your own self. And then
Exactly.
For the connection point, we'll leave this for later. For the recording, we don't want to impose... Wow, so many claps. We don't want to impose anything on the payment front. ما إلى معنى. بس إلى معنى if it matters to you and it is part of your business, then yeah. But the only thing that... The goal here is to be able to empower you to know how you can make all of these things and make it if it's free, or if they give us credits, then we'll make it.
So I am back in the studio. My avatars are already created, and you can see this is how I looks like right now. And I can see on the right side 5 additional looks. So this is me in the hoodie. This is more a blouser. This is a hoodie with the mic. Hey, where's the mic? And it's amazing how well it actually captures the face and combine it together into one. So
this, by the way, it's not just marketing. This is your product. So we're combining product. We're combining marketing. What we just saw a second ago with Ministudio, with Magnific, that's in many. It could be your product, the worlds that you create, but it could also be your marketing. Here, this could be your product, like it could be your marketing. You could have your product, which is your bakery, and this could be on social media, or this could be your actual product when you're coming and giving legal advice, and you put in all types of legal context, and you have your automated lawyer, for example, or TV speaker, or public speaking coach, or interview assistant. Whatever you want to do, you can do. But the idea is that now this is demystified and it's at your fingertips.
Yeah. So as the very last thing of the session, I just pasted a simple text. Hi, I'm Joseph. I was created entirely from the code. My voice and face is generated by ElevenLabs and HeyGen. No camera, no studio, just few lines. And if I click generate, you will see this avatar using my voice to actually generate the video. Now, what is still amazing that we are still on the free HeyGen account. So there are a few credits that this will combine. You can try it yourself. You can put whatever text you want, and you can even generate. You can even share it on as a social media. So let me click generate. I will put Joseph's. And click submit. Now, this will take about 2 minutes to create, and that will be the very last thing that you will see. Now, before we end our session, what I would love to do is, again, to say what I started on the beginning. My business is called Job Mojito. So we are creating an avatars, voices, and we have a specific solution for the conversational assessment. It could be for the job positions. It could be for for internal employee assessment, like a risk assessment. We do have very reliable scoring. We are certified. There's so many things. We've been working on more than 2 years on this product. So therefore, if you see a potential for conversational assessment within your products, I will be more than happy, A, to connect, and B, to partner.
And I left the LinkedIn profile of Joseph in the chat. So feel free to connect with him, because Joseph, to me, is a full-blown expert when it comes to connecting all of these things, and that's who Ken's relies on the AI interviewer. So it's become a great friend because you can break it down and explain it and create the most effective and cost-effective interview assistance. To give you guys an example, in Ken's, when you interview someone, it costs a lot of money for them to read, listen to what you're saying, understand, analyze, and send in it's the next interview question that's adaptive to it. But we wanted to make sure that we can keep costs low so that we can interview all 1,000 applicants for every job so everyone gets a fair chance. Joseph helped us basically create pre-created videos on every single interview question, which made the whole cost 10 times less. So just FYI, nothing but just to say that this guy is brilliant. Thanks everyone for this part. Feel free to connect with Joseph. And for anyone who has a moment to go, because I want to close everything. Oh, look at all the hearts you're getting, Joseph.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Deserve every one of them. So just to close it, for everyone has another 5 minutes, would like to go back to Magnific. Ministudio, download the character you have, go into Magnific, upload it, so that you can have your own character and animation that you can then download, because this is also a virtual world that you are creating. Just to make sure that we wrap everything up. Sorry, it took a bit longer than normal, but hey, we're doing a lot. We really are doing a lot.
So, as the last thing, Roy, I would like to just show this 18-second video. To me, it's really amazing that we actually, just a few minutes ago, we started with a recording of myself, and now I'm sitting in the hoodie in the podcasting studio. Yeah. Hi, I'm Joseph, and I was created entirely from code. My voice and face were generated by ElevenLabs and HeyGen. No camera, no studio, just a few lines of JavaScript. Pretty wild, right? Today you'll learn how to build me yourself, clone a voice, design an avatar, and wire it all into a real conversation. Isn't that amazing?
If you can download this, share it with me. I'll put it in the recap. That's going to be a really cool recap of the day. I'll send an email to everyone. Look at that.
If I can, I will. Yeah.
Yeah. Share or the copy clone.
Yeah. I will share it with you both.
Deal.
Good. Thank you so much.
Well done, Joseph. Everyone, please give a clap to Joseph, and then we'll wrap it up and switch it back over to Yves to close the virtual world that we're creating.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And well, guys, enjoy the rest of the hackathon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Over to you, Yves.
So, guys, was everyone able to create their characters on ministudio.com and download the demo on their PC?
Please leave a thumb up if you have your character in ministudio.com. Okay. And then from there, so let me share my screen and show you what that looks like on my side. So if you have your character, this is me, ... download. Once you have it downloaded, this is me. Please leave, perfect, a ta-da. Leave a ta-da if you have downloaded your character. Yes. Excellent. And then next thing is over to you, Yves, to upload it in HeyGen.
Not HeyGen, Magnific.
Sorry, to Magnific.
I will share my screen again. So, I will go back to the steps. When you go to the homepage of Magnific, the third thumbnail is the video one, and the video generation is the first option that we need to select here. And the model that you need to choose is Seedance 2.0, okay? That's where you select the ingredients you need to use. We said that you can use your own drawing, okay? The one that we turned into a cartoon using Nano Banana. If not, you can upload the avatar that you created on Ministudio.com. So you go on uploads, and here on the right you can upload your media and choose the avatar that you saved. Okay, I already did that, and here it is. You select it and you add it. Okay, this is the first ingredient. The second one can be the drawing that you did, and to use them with any prompt. I already pasted this in the chat before, but you can create any scenario you want with your characters. The previous one was one for a birthday surprise for my character. So I use this prompt that I will paste again. Oh, here it is. It's already pasted. So you mentioned them using the @ sign, and this is the result that I got.
Happy birthday!
Okay, you can put your characters in any scenario you'd like. Okay, so if you want them, I don't know, just at image 1 and at image 2, so my character and my cartoon turned from the drawing. Let's say they are...
I mean, I think you have what you need. We're seeing the hearts and the claps. Maybe just show everyone how to download it. So for everyone who's created, an avatar, be it with one character or multiple characters, please leave a tada. There we go.
Perfect.
See, it all ends up perfect.
Great. And if you want to download it, you simply hover over it, and you see these options here that you have. It's either more options or delete or download or like. You click on download on the upper right corner of the thing, and you just name it the way you want it, and you download it on your PC. You click save, okay, and after that you have it on your PC.
For everyone who's saved it, please leave a heart.
Okay, that's great. And you can share it anywhere on socials. You can use this to create anything you'd like. This option will soon be available on Ministudio too, to remove all the hard work to do manually. It will be automated too, creating your custom cartoons. All will be there. And since you created your avatars on Ministudio, also feel free to browse the catalog that I told you about already. Our most popular films or the others. We have more than 50 films available, and you can purchase any of them if you'd like. All right.
Well, this was exceptional.
Thank you, everyone. I was happy to be part of this. I have to leave, so thank you, Roy. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for staying an extra half hour. Today, we've created an avatar with our voice. At least we know exactly how to do it because I didn't want to take us. I was going to send a message yesterday and say, guys, we're going to have to cancel the session. I sailed up to 6 in the morning because I couldn't get the free credits from ElevenLabs, and I didn't want to ask anyone to have to pay for anything that may not be needed because it's very niche to create a character. But Joseph is like, no, I prepared so much for it. Let's do it. I'm like, okay, let's do it. And then same thing on the Ministudio. We're like, what about the servers? We're like, let's just do it. So great tools to learn. Now, if you have someone's birthday, you can just go ahead and send them a happy birthday in the most creative way possible. You want to create virtual worlds. You know how it's done. You can do it. You've done it. You want to create avatars and all of these things. You've done it. So I hope this all inspires you for what it is that you want to build. It's not just a bakery. You can do so much more. Bakery is a starting point. Now you can look back at the bakery and be like, I can do much more. Which at first was like, my God, the bakery. Okay, so the idea is maximize your potential, and thank you for taking full advantage of this week. This is exactly why we're doing it. We have one more day tomorrow. Two very important topics. One is the automation for anyone. We're going to start with songs. You create your song so that you can put it on social media for your whatnot. It's super easy. And I was telling you about the Balila Blues song that I created with Amr. The second one is going to be automation through N8N, which is going to allow you to connect your email with your calendar, with your with your product. We're going to do all of that in a session. They're optional, but highly valuable. So please start to build your product. Make sure that you have a beautiful hero image and a nice video demo, because that's going to count for so much. If you can put your voice and explain what you did, this is going to be a portfolio piece. I hope you can submit everything by Monday night. That's the deadline. But even if you need more time in the future, you can always resubmit and you can always re-improve. The whole point is to put the pressure so that you can get everything in one place. And that's it. So thank you for your time. Thank you for everything. Happy Saturday night. I'm going to go get my shish taouk. And see you tomorrow. Oh, and by the way, feel free to share some of the things on social, some of the things that you're creating. You're welcome to. Dinner time. Bye, everyone.